Once you've decided on an irresistible offer to get people to give you their email address, now you need to tell people about it. And the fastest and easiest way to do that is in your restaurant with current customers. So in today's video, I'm going to share 4 simple rules for creating in-store flyers and other marketing materials to promote your offer and email list. Stay tuned. My name's Mark Sieverkrop. I'm a business strategist and restaurant owner, and this is day 9 of a 30-day video training series I've created called the Inflation Proof Restaurant. In each episode, I break down how you can create your own automated sales machine within your restaurant by implementing direct response email marketing. Now, if you missed previous days, don't worry. I've also created a complete mind map that outlines the entire process. It includes all 30 videos, companion guides for all the videos, templates, examples, and other resources to make this as easy as possible. I'm not holding anything back here. And if you want the full process, if you want all of those resources from all 30 days, you can purchase the mind map for just $7 by visiting www.inboxingenuity.com/mind map and completing the order form there. And if you're one of those people who would rather just have your automated sales machine set up for you, your flyers created for you, then we can totally do that. That's actually one of the main ways that we work with restaurants. So if you want to have a conversation with me about having my team and I set up your automated sales machine and all the associated tech and flyers and handouts for you, book a no obligation call today by going to inboxingenuity.com/apply. Now let's get started talking about the flyers to promote your irresistible offer. Okay, so you've decided what your irresistible offer will be to get people to give you their email address. Now we need to tell people about it. And there are several ways to promote your offer. But in today's training, I want to focus on the easiest and fastest ways to implement. And that is promoting it to your current customers when they come into your restaurant. Now, all the other ways to promote it, we will be talking about in later trainings, but today I want this to be fast. I want it to be easy. And I can tell you this works because this is the way that we built our initial email list at DK's Drive-In to over 100 subscribers by only using this one way. And it's using flyers and other printed materials that customers see or are given when they come into your restaurant and order a meal. So at our restaurant, we hand out a flyer with every single order that invites customers to join our email list. It looks like this. We hand this out, we either put it on the tray or we put it in their bag if they come through the drive-through or it's takeout. We also have a promotional card at every single table in the napkin holder that promotes the email list that looks like this. It's very similar, different size, but very similar. And we also have a slide on our feature items TV slideshow that plays in the dining room at all times. So in the companion guide for this video, I actually share full pictures of each of these. And I also have a template that you can use inside of Canva. Canva.com is an online software program that allows you to design marketing materials and other graphic materials absolutely free. And there's a link to a template that will allow you to grab this exact template. You can use the exact template that we use, update it with your colors, your logo, a QR code for your offer. So before we get into all of that, how do you design your flyers and handouts? Well, creating your flyers and handouts really comes down to 4 simple rules. Those 4 rules are: you want to clearly state your offer, you want to have at least 2 ways for them to join, you want to tell them 3, you want to tell them what to do, and number 4 is that less is better. So let's go through each of those really quickly. So clearly stating the offer, you want to make sure that they can quickly and easily understand exactly what your offer is. If they can't figure out quickly what the offer is, they're not going to sign up. This is why we recommend making the offer the biggest part of the flyer. So you'll look at ours and it says join our birthday club, and that is the largest portion of the flyer. It's the first thing they see. It's easy to see. And you want to make sure that's crystal clear what you're asking them to do, and more importantly, why they should care. So you want to use phrases like join our birthday club, get a free dessert, get 15% off your next visit, up to $40 of deals every month. You want to use phrases like that that make it crystal clear exactly what they're going to get when they give you their email address. The second thing is you want to make sure that they have at least two ways to join. Um, this is important because not everybody is going to do things the same way. Our suggestion is that you use a QR code because that's a super easy way for anybody with a smartphone to be able to join. But you also want to have a URL that they can go to in order to sign up. So if you look on ours, there's a QR code right here, but we also have a URL below it that they can go to as well. And the reason for this is some people may not know how to use a QR code, or they may not have a phone that allows them to use a QR code, or they might just want to do it later. And so, like with the ones that we give them with their meal, they may take this with them, bring it home, set it next to their computer, and sign up when they get home. So you want to make sure that you have the QR code and a URL to make it as easy as possible. Now, you may be asking, how do I create a QR code? I don't know how to do that, Mark. Well, you're in luck because I'm going to tell you the easiest way to do it. And the one that we recommend is called QR Code Monkey. And you can Google that. In the companion guide, we have a link that takes you right there, but you can Google QR Code Monkey and it allows you to create a QR code absolutely free. And it takes like a minute to set up. So when you go to QR Code Monkey, you're going to have many different options. But what I recommend is that you just enter your URL. Don't worry about the colors. Don't worry about adding a logo image. Don't worry about a custom design. Just enter the URL that you want it to go to, click Create QR Code, and then click Download PNG. And what that'll do is it'll give you a specific QR code for your offer. Now, you'll notice that we did put our logo in the middle of ours, and you can do that if you want to, but you don't have to. All you need is that URL. Now, if you don't have that URL, that's what we're going to be talking about in the next video is how to create that landing page that they will go to enter their email address. So if you don't have that yet, go ahead and leave that blank and you can create the QR code after you go through the next training. Or if you know what that URL is going to be, if it's going to be like yourrestaurant.com/sign up or /deals or /birthday club, whatever it's going to be, you can put that in now and then create that link during our next video. So with ours is DK's drive-in.online/birthday. That is our URL. And so that's what you put in for the QR code, and that's what you put on the template. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you tell them what to do. You want to clearly tell people what to do to get the offer. A lot of times people kind of phone this in. They think it's easy. They think it's a no-brainer. But I can tell you, if you're not clear, someone will not understand. So you can actually notice on the ones that I have printed out here, it just says, scan the code to join now. And I actually realized as I was creating this training that that's not as clear as it could be, that we could be more clear on that. And so I've actually updated and changed because of this training to make sure that we're being as clear as possible. So now what it says on our new ones that I'll be printing out when we need more is scan the code with your phone camera to join for free. That's what it's going to say. So we're being crystal clear. They want to scan the code and they're going to use their phone camera to do it. The other thing you'll notice is that we have an arrow pointing to the code. That seems like a little thing, but that arrow is important because without the arrow, someone may not know what you want them to do. They may not know the code that you want them to do. So you want to use phrases on these flyers like scan the code with your phone's camera to join now, or sign up at this link, or go to this URL to sign up today. Something that makes it crystal clear what you want them to do. The more clear you are, the less likely there is that someone's going to misunderstand. And finally, less is better. Make sure your flyer has all of the necessary information that your customer needs in order to sign up for your email list, but don't clutter it with anything unnecessary. You can include things like your logo. You'll notice on ours that we have our logo. That is one thing that we have on there. But you don't want to have a lot of extra copy or extra images that aren't necessary. This flyer, this piece of paper, has one goal and one goal only, and it is to get them to go to the link and sign up for your email list. If a piece of copy, if an image does not help them to do that, take it off. You want this to be as crystal clear and as straightforward as possible. So, those are the 4 rules that you want to follow in creating a flyer that you can use. And the cool thing is, once we've set up your landing page, you could make these flyers and you could be handing them out in the next couple of days. You could be beginning to build your email list almost immediately using just this one way to promote this offer. Now, there's one other one that I wanted to show you. This is one that I got the other day. My family and I went to Arby's and we got this one right here. And it's the same thing, and it has almost everything that I think they should have. The one thing that they don't have is they don't have a secondary way for people to sign up. All they have is the QR code, but they don't have, well, they actually do. They actually very, very small. They have arby's.com/deals. But it says visit arby's.com/deals for details and additional terms. So by having that so small, people won't notice it. So I actually recommend that you make it a little bit bigger. And in the examples and in the templates that go along with this companion guide, I've actually created a template that is an Arby's style flyer. And it looks not quite exactly like this, but pretty darn close to this. But it also includes the click here to sign up and the URL plus the arrow, because you'll notice they don't have an arrow next to the QR code like I recommend. So that template is in the companion guide as well. You can get all of those by going to www.inboxingenuity.com/mindmap for just $7. You'll get all of the companion guides for all 30 days, and then you'll get the templates, examples. You'll get all of the examples are in this companion guide. There's also templates for all 3 of these. So I'm giving you my templates, the exact templates. And the cool thing about these templates is you can copy them, make them your own, and whenever you download them or whenever you click on that link, you will get the most up-to-date template that I have. So as I'm editing, you will get that template. So you'll get the newest thing that I'm using based on studying and testing and trying different things. You'll always have the most recent one when you use those links. And again, you can get that by going to www.inboxingenuity.com/mindmap. Get the mind map for $7. You'll get all of those templates, all the companion guides, all of the videos, all of the transcripts, everything from this 30-day training. Now, as I said earlier, in the next video, we're going to be talking about designing landing pages that convert. So once you've convinced them to scan this QR code or click on the link, they have to go somewhere. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the next video, how to create a landing page that converts. I will tell you, it's very, very similar to what you're doing on here, being crystal clear, having a call to action, and having it be very clear what they're going to get. So we'll talk about that tomorrow or in the next video, but that is the next step. Where do they go? How do they sign up? And we'll be showing you and talking through how to do that inside ConvertKit. So again, if you haven't got ConvertKit yet, I would highly recommend it. Go to inboxingenuity.com/ConvertKit, all one word. You can start a free trial today, and that is the system that we'll be using in order to create those landing pages for your restaurant. So come back tomorrow, come back to the next video for that video on designing landing pages that convert. Hey, super quick, I wanted to check in with you. So you've watched this training, maybe you've watched a few of the other ones, and you might be thinking, wow, Mark, this sounds like a lot of work. Or you might be thinking, I really just don't have time to do this. And if that's you, I want to suggest something. What if you just had me and my team do it for you? What if we just set up the entire automated sales machine for you? The tech, the marketing materials, the landing pages, the email copy, all of it. What if we just did it for you? If that's something that appeals to you, then I think you and I should chat. I want you to fill out the form at inboxingenuity.com/apply, and we can book a call to chat and see if it's right for you. Look, there's no obligation. We'll just have a conversation. I'll learn a little bit more about your restaurant, the goals that you have, the things that you want to accomplish, and we'll see if it's a good fit to have us work together and set up your automated sales machine for you. Again, if that sounds like something you might be interested in, go to inboxingenuity.com/apply to book your call now.